Awesome. Welcome, everyone. It's Marilyn Moser here, and I'm calling in from Northwest Iowa. I am an Elite Pro 7, and so honored and blessed and excited to be with you this evening. We have a special treat for everyone. We're going to be interviewing and talking with Dr. Jeffrey Life. He is one of our business partners, and on the North Carolina team, on the East Coast team. He's actually based out of West Virginia. But I'm going to get started first by just reading his impressive bio. But before I do that, I just want to shout out prayers and thoughts to everyone that is dealing with the path of Irma, with the hurricane in Florida, all of our Lifevantage family and friends, also those that are affected by Hurricane Harvey as well, and the flooding in Texas. So our thoughts and prayers are with everyone, and we're just, thinking of you. So before, I just wanted to mention that before we start. So I just wanted to quick read a bio here so that you get to know what an amazing individual we have with Dr. Life, being a business partner with Lifevantage, and he is a well-renowned physician. He is 78 years young, and he holds both an MD and PhD in environmental sciences and health. He was featured on Dr. Phil's show and Steve Harvey's show and Anderson Cooper, AC360, just to name a few, and just a well-renowned medical doctor and physician in the health and wellness field. He travels the country sharing his knowledge of optimal health and fitness in the anti-aging arena. And Dr. Life's board certified in family medicine. He is a diplomat of the American Board of Family Practice and fellow of the American Academy of Family Physicians. After receiving his medical degree from the University of Iowa, Dr. Life completed his residency in family medicine and internal medicine at West Virginia University. He also attained a PhD in environmental sciences and health in the University of Michigan, at the University of Michigan. During his career, he was a full-time family physician and part-time assistant professor at Marywood University in Pennsylvania, teaching graduate courses in nutritional science and exercise physiology. His book, The Life Plan, was released in 2011 and it became a New York Times bestseller. His second book, Mastering the Life Plan, was released March of 2013. His third book, The Life Plan Diet, was released in 2014 as well. So we are very honored and excited to have you with us. Another accomplishment was that in 1998, after reaching his lifetime high in body weight, percentage of body fat and leveling of deconditioning, Dr. Life entered the EAS National Body for Life Challenge. At age 60, he won that contest and became a grand champion. So it's just amazing to read your bio and all the accomplishments. But the main thing is that Jeffrey Life is a humble, kind, very caring person as well. And, regardless of all the accolades that he has, he wants to help people, and that's where his heart is. And that's what's so amazing about being in partnership with Lifevantage. So welcome to the call, everyone. We want to get right to some of the questions so that you can understand the power of what our Nutrigenomic product line offers, and not just to physicians, but to all of us, and why the interest in our physicians out there and so many professionals, medical professionals, why they're interested in our product line, in Nutrigenomics and biohacking the aging code, and why that's so important. So Dr. Life, I'm just going to start off by asking you, you're well-known and well-respected physician in the U.S. and around the world. So please just take a few minutes to introduce yourself and tell us what your journey was from traditional family medicine and leading you into an expert on the healthy aging and prevention. So welcome tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Marilyn. Well, it's great to be here. And, you pretty much covered it. I mean, I was doing traditional family practice medicine in Northeast Pennsylvania, and I decided to enter the Body for Life contest in 1998 because I was so out of shape and in such poor health. Type 2 diabetes, I had heart disease. I just been diagnosed with heart disease. I was a mess and completely out of shape. So I entered the Body for Life contest and started to learn more about nutrition, and decided to actually go to school and get a master's degree in sports nutrition and exercise science at Marywood University in Scranton, Pennsylvania. And after my first semester there, I was practicing full time and I went to school, so it was kind of neat. And I was twice as old as my fellow students, maybe 3 times as old. And after the first semester, they asked me to start teaching courses. So I became an assistant professor. And this really got me interested in outside of the box. You know, physicians back then and even today get very little training in exercise and nutrition. I mean, essentially none. So this was really very exciting for me. And this really got me interested in non-traditional medicine. And then from that point on, I decided to step into the anti-aging arena and leave traditional medicine. And that's what I did in 2004. And that's what I've been doing ever since. And I do incorporate heart attack and stroke prevention into my practice, but that's the only kind of disease prevention that I do. Everything else is all about promoting health and longevity and preventing disease, or if you have disease, to stop it in its tracks. And that's what I've been doing.
Wonderful. And isn't it powerful to know that the more we're learning about nutrigenomics and how we can use gene expression to help our health and be, like you say, a little more proactive in our health plan. So that's incredible that you're part of our company and helping us get that message out to people. That's so key. So over the years, I'm sure you've been asked so many times by different people to evaluate different products. I know most physicians, everyone comes into their office, or most people like to ask their opinion about certain product lines, maybe different supplements or therapies. So how do you evaluate new products, and what do you look for when someone brings something to you?
Actually, I've been asked a lot since I won the Body for Life contest and wrote my books. I've been asked a lot to promote nutraceuticals, and I always go to the literature to see what kind of science they have to support their claims, and there's never any science, and so I have refused to promote any products until last year, and that's when someone talked to me about Lifevantage and Protandim, and so I went to the literature and was surprised at the number of studies that really supported NRF2, Protandim's NRF2. And so I decided to start taking it myself and started noticing changes, improvements in what I do, which is try to stay fit and remain healthy and make sure my heart disease stays under control and that I don't have an ongoing vascular disease. And Protandim NRF2 really started helping all that and improve my labs. So I decided to become a distributor so I could get this out to as many people as possible. Got my friends involved, taking the product, and I've got my family taking the product. And so I'm very happy with it. Wonderful. It's the only thing out there that has really got science to support it and to support their claims.
Exactly. And the importance of being a physician, the importance of lowering oxidative stress and inflammation in the body at that cellular level, and the importance of upregulating those good enzymes like glutathione and such, correct?
Right. I mean, this is the key
Yep.
to living a long, healthy, high quality life.
Right.
Because it's oxidative stress and inflammation that is killing us. It shortens our lives. And, there's a whole group of people, scientists, that believe that it's oxidative stress that really is the key factor in our aging, our cellular aging. So if we can control that and minimize that, we can definitely reduce our risk for disease and live a long, healthy life.
Exactly. And now that we have the proof with the NIA study, is there a certain study that you point people to when they ask you, or if you're visiting with somebody, do you go to that study, or do you go to the heart study, or which studies are your favorites to share with people?
Well, the heart study for sure, because a big part of my practice is preventing heart attacks and strokes. So I talk about that with my patients and my readers and my website. I talk about that on my website.
Yep. And your website is drlife.com, and there also is an inner circle. You started your inner circle where you can give your readers and your subscribers a lot of inside information on health and wellness. So I love that. So how long actually have you been taking Protandim Nerf 1 and Nerf 2, and what do you feel it's done for you? And let me just add the disclaimer: we don't cure, print, or prevent or mitigate any disease. We don't make any claims that Protandim does. We just are able to say, by FDA allows us to say, that Protandim does lower oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days, and that is proven. So go ahead. How long have you taken the products?
I've been on it for a little over a year now. And the things I've noticed is that I'm really into cardiovascular fitness and exercise and strength building and maintaining leanness, and also controlling what I eat. And I have a food addiction. And so one thing I noticed is that the Nerf 2 really helped me control my urge to have sweets. I mean, it really took my cravings away. And I didn't realize that till I was 3 months into taking it. And then it suddenly dawned on me that, I wasn't getting up in the middle of the night and eating stuff that I shouldn't. So it's really helped me with that. And I'm functioning now at a cardiovascular level that I did 25 years ago. And so this is a whole new thing for me, to be able to ride my exercise bike at a level and at the intensity that I was riding it at 25 years ago. And I'm actually riding it longer each time. Instead of 45 minutes, I ride it for an hour now. And my strength is as good as it was back 25 years ago when it comes to resistance training.
Wow.
And I think that I've really noticed an improvement in my overall feeling of well-being. I take Nerf 2 and the Nerf 1. The Nerf 1 is really neat because it maintains mitochondrial health, and it's the decline of mitochondria that causes frailty, loss of muscle mass. So I'm really big on maintaining muscle mass for myself and all my patients, because it's loss of muscle mass and frailty that really is the key reason people end up in nursing homes. So I don't want any of my patients to lose muscle mass or strength. And so I really believe that both Nerf 1 and Nerf 2 have helped me with all that.
Wonderful. I remember when they launched Nerf 1, that was one thing Dr. Chevreau said, that there really is nothing on the market that does the biogenesis, mitochondrial biogenesis. So we are very excited to have that unique product line as well. So you also probably take the Axio and some of the, do you take the ProBio and everything too? The Physique?
Yes, probiotics, ProBio, and the Axio.
Yep. And do you know the importance, probably, do you want to share the importance of the probiotic as well?
Okay, well, in the last few years, we've come to realize through studies that the biome, our microbiology, the microbes in our GI tract are hugely important for our health and well-being. And this is I mean, every month we get more studies on this that are supporting this. And so it's really important to have a really good microbiome in your GI tract. And this is the way to do it. Take the probiotics.
Yes, that's wonderful.
It impacts your overall health and the way you feel and your quality of life.
You didn't mute him, did you? No. Okay. Are you there, Dr.
Yes.
Light? Okay, great. Also, do you want to just talk about, do you notice anything with your sleep or energy level? when you're taking the Nerf 2 and Nerf 1?
Yeah, my energy level is, I think, I think it's as good as it was when I was in my 30s, 20s and 30s, and I'll be 79 in 2 or 3 more months. December, I'll be
Wow.
79. So, yeah, I out walk my kids and grandkids, and they have trouble keeping up with me.
That's wonderful. Exciting. Okay, well, I did get to finally meet you when you came to the global convention in Salt Lake City and back in April. And we're going to talk a little bit about the importance of attending events that Lifevantage holds for us. But I think that was a game changer in seeing the global vision of where our company's headed. And so I just wanted you to kind of share your experience with Lifevantage and as being a distributor and a physician, and you have a huge platform to share this with the world, and it's so incredible. So do you want to just share a little bit about that?
Well, I was convinced, I was encouraged strongly to go to this to find out more about Lifevantage. So I went to Salt Lake City in April with Julia Mills, my business partner, and I was blown away by the number of people there and how friendly everybody was and how supportive everybody was, and the quality of the conference. I mean, it just was unbelievable how well done it was, and it really energized me and really showed me that this is definitely an organization that I'm proud to be part of, and I want to continue to go to these meetings. These are really important meetings to go to really get to become part of the family, to really to be energized, and it just it was mind-boggling. And I got to meet key people there. I met you, Marilyn, and I met Denise Breck,
Yeah.
and Dr. Chevreau, and let's see who else. Darren Jensen, the CEO, and I already knew Dr. Gordon, Mark Gordon, and got to meet him again. And Justin Rose, the chief sales officer, and hundreds of other people, literally hundreds of other people.
Right.
And John Maxwell gave an amazing talk there, and he's written many, many books, and now he's part of the organization teaching all of us. And then there was Andy Andrews that gave an incredible talk, and he does not stand still on stage. I think he put 10 to 15,000 steps in during the time he gave his talk. He was all over the place.
Wow.
And it's just normally when I go to these things, these medical conferences, they're boring and dull, and you try to take breaks and get away. I didn't miss a minute of this one. I mean, it was entertaining and exciting.
Yep, we know how to have fun in Lifevantage, that's for sure. And it is a team culture. That's what sets our company apart, is such the culture of our company. But hopefully, yeah, that gave you the global vision of what our mission is, to bring the nutrigenomics and biohacking to the world. And so we're on that mission right now together, and that's what's so exciting. Do you want to just share with us some of your goals going forward, your future goals with Lifevantage, and not only personally, but just helping more people, and what do you see your future with Lifevantage, and how does that look?
Well, I mean, I'm going to continue to get it more and more distributors and educate the distributors with Julia's help, and just keep working hard on this, because I really believe in it now. We're way ahead of any other supplement company in terms of the science that we have that supports what we've created. And I want to keep doing this. Plus, I'm going to keep working in my practice and try to get as many people as possible to take Protandim and the other products. And that's my goal.
Wonderful. And our goal is to help you become successful. That's one thing that I love about our team of people and our support staff and our support team is we're investing in you as well. And then when you invest in the company and attend the events, that's when we can invest in you and help train you and connect with you and help you. So I'm going to go into the next part if we don't have any other questions to cover with you. I want to thank you again for being our guest tonight, sharing some of the key things. Do you have one final statement you want to share with everyone before we jump to the next subject?
I think I pretty much covered everything. I'm just amazed at the camaraderie of everybody. I mean, it's, I'm used to kind of a competitive environment, but this is not competing against other people. It's working together as a team. It's really a team approach, and it's very refreshing. And I really learned that at this global conference. I mean, it was an amazing event. So
yes, okay.
I'm thrilled to be part of this.
Great. And we'll see you in Orlando is our next event, our corporate event. And hopefully if there's no severe damage, well, that'll be November 2nd through the 4th.
Right.
So wonderful. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm going to start the next part of our training is about attending events. And I think it's a great segue because we just heard from Dr. Life that he had a different perspective of our company before he attended the global convention. And that's when his eyes were open to the culture of Lifevantage. So we'll just go on to where the next slide here. We're just going to talk a little bit about the importance of attending events. Is Lifevantage your hobby or your business? And that's why we say when you want to, maximize your earning potential in Lifevantage and have the full experience of the culture, you need to be at these events. Here's some statistics of the impact of attending events. These are the results after analyzing tens of thousands of paychecks over multiple years. And they shared these facts with us on the Elite call several months ago. But you can see here, if you attend an Elite Academy or a convention, you're 23 times more likely to enroll people. You will rank advance on average 6 times more than those who don't attend. Your paychecks are 2 to 5 times greater for those that attend. And bottom line, if you want to grow a successful Lifevantage business, you just must attend events. They will cost you, it'll cost you more by not attending. Now, those of us that are in either education or medical profession, we're used to getting our continuing education points. We know that we cannot practice in our field of medicine or whatever it is. I'm in the radiology profession, so I have to get a certain amount of continuing education credits every year. And I pay for my license every year as well. I just feel that's part of the gig. And this is no different. As a business owner, we know that that's so key. And so getting to these upcoming events, the next one that we have this month is coming up this Saturday, and that's Lifevantage Academy. You go to lifevantageacademy.com or Big Blue Calendar and register today. And there's about 25 cities around the U.S. where we have Lifevantage Academies. They are a 4-hour intense training. They fly in top leaders, pro 8s, 9s, and 10s, and into these markets and do this training. This is where the rubber meets the road. This is where you get the business skills you need to be successful. And those of us that are in elites or higher up in the company, we don't miss these events. We don't miss Elite Academies. We don't miss the Lifevantage Academies or any of the conventions. We just know that that's the key, the secret code to get into, to make the success happen in your business. So if you want to take your business to the next level, then go to Lifevantage Academy and get registered for this Saturday for that 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And they have the same trainings at all of these sites. And you'll hear from top leaders in the company, and it's amazing what you'll learn. Also, November 1st through the 4th, Elite Academy in Orlando, same place we went last year. And let's pray again that everything's okay with, after the hurricane, that we can gather there and everything's good. But that's another key event. You're going to want to learn. Now, I know we were hearing some of the announcements that were made up in Canada just this weekend when they had Canada Leadership Academy. And they talked about the new product coming out and some other things that are coming down the pike. You do not want to miss this, you guys. So please get registered now, because actually it just keeps going up in price the closer it gets to the event. Also in February, we're going to have another Elite Academy. In July, another one. And then in October, convention is going to be in Salt Lake City. And what I always did in my calendar, you can go to upcoming events on lifevantage.com, but block out those dates on your calendars, you guys, just like you do when you plan your year. If you have a big event or a convention at work, you mark that out on your calendar, and this is no different. So make sure those are blocked out on your calendars. Staying plugged in is key. We have pre-recorded calls. We have team calls every Monday morning. Hugh's team does a huge call to stay connected. Thursday nights, there's an opportunity call. Sharice Matthews does a great training call on Friday mornings. I have a team call Tuesday nights at 9. Look on Facebook. Go to the Lifevantage official Lifevantage Academy page, or get plugged into our team pages and get the information there. That is the key to staying engaged in your business, and take ownership of your business, you guys. If you want to go to the next level, it's up to you. Okay. Okay, so my end statement, I guess, is just to say that be the CEO of your business, and make sure that your business is open for business, and that it's up to you. And staying engaged and attending these events is so key. So I appreciate you guys being here tonight, and see you at the next event this weekend. Take care. Thank you. End it.